What if I told you that your intelligence isn't completely fixed? Not at 15, not at 25, and not even at 50. For years, we've been told that intelligence is mostly genetic. You get what you're born with, and that's it. But the stories of some of history's most brilliant thinkers suggest something more interesting. Albert Einstein was reportedly considered slow as a child. Some of his teachers didn't see extraordinary intelligence in him. Thomas Edison struggled in school and was even removed from formal schooling. Yet both went on to change the way the world thinks. So what changed? Their genes didn't suddenly change. The education system didn't magically transform. Their habits changed. And over time, the way they used their brains changed with them. Today, I'm going to share 6 habits that can help strengthen the way you think, learn, remember, and solve problems. Let's get started. 1. Think without your phone. Most people believe intelligence grows by consuming more information, more videos, more podcasts, more articles, more notifications, more content. But here's the problem. Consuming information isn't the same as thinking. Your brain also needs time to process what you've learned. Some of history's greatest thinkers deliberately spent time walking, reflecting, imagining, and thinking without constant input. No phone, no music, no endless scrolling, just their own thoughts. And research on distraction and cognitive performance suggests that uninterrupted periods of thinking can support problem solving and creativity. So try this. Take 20 to 30 minutes every day and go for a quiet walk. No phone, no music, no podcast, no scrolling. Just think. At first, it might feel boring. It might even feel uncomfortable. But that's the point. You're giving your brain something it rarely gets anymore. Space to think. 2. Try before you ask for help. Imagine you're solving a difficult puzzle. If someone immediate, LY gives you the answer, did your brain really get the chance to solve the problem? Probably not. Your brain becomes stronger when you struggle with a problem, make mistakes, adjust your approach, and try again. So the next time you face a difficult problem, don't immediately search for the answer. Don't immediately ask someone else. Give your brain a chance first. Try, fail, think, try again. Benjamin Franklin was known for using active recall, reading something, putting it away, and then trying to reproduce what he remembered. You can do the same thing. Read something, close the book, then explain what you remember without looking. The goal isn't to get everything right immediately. The goal is to make your brain work for the answer. Because struggling with a problem isn't always a sign that you're not intelligent. Sometimes, the struggle is how intelligence is built. 3. Write to think, not just to remember. If you think writing is only about storing information, you're missing one of its biggest benefits. Writing can be a tool for thinking. When you put your thoughts on paper, you slow them down. Instead of having 20 ideas racing through your head, you can examine one idea at a time. You can see your confusion. You can identify contradictions. And you can organize what you actually believe. That's why keeping a simple thinking journal can be incredibly useful. Every day, ask yourself, what do I actually understand? What am I confused about? What am I assuming? What question am I avoiding? Remember, being intelligent isn't about collecting the most information. It's about understanding what the information actually means. And if this video is making you think differently, leave a comment with the one habit you're going to try first. Writing down your intention may help make the idea more memorable. 4. Learn outside your main subject. Highly capable thinkers don't always stay inside one box. They explore different subjects: psychology, science, history, technology, art, philosophy, business, and then they look for connections between them. That's where some of the most interesting ideas come from. Your brain becomes more flexible when you expose it to different concepts and try to connect them. So try something simple. Every week, learn something completely outside your normal area of interest. If you study business, learn some psychology. If you study science, explore history. If you love technology, learn about philosophy. Don't just collect random facts. Ask, how could these two ideas connect? The more connections your brain can make, the more ways you have to approach a problem. 5. Train your memory. Many people say, I'm just bad at remembering things. But memory isn't simply a talent you're born with. It's also a skill that can be trained. One of the easiest ways to practice is through active recall. After reading something, close the book, put your phone away, and try to explain what you just learned without looking. Even better, teach it to someone else. When you teach an idea, you're forced to organize it. You have to understand it. You have to remember it. And you have to explain it clearly. So don't just read more. Recall more. Don't just consume information. Use it. 6. Give your brain time to rest. This one is often ignored. We think becoming smarter means working harder, more studying, more hours, more productivity, more information. But your brain isn't a machine that gets better simply because you keep pushing it. Rest matters. Sleep matters. Walking matters. Downtime matters. Some great thinkers were known for protecting time away from intense work. Charles Darwin, for example, worked in relatively focused periods and spent substantial time walking, thinking, and resting. The lesson isn't that everyone should work only 4 or 5 hours. The lesson is that more work isn't automatically better thinking. So give your brain room to recover. Get enough sleep. Go outside. Get some daylight. Take walks. And occasionally, let yourself be bored. Because boredom isn't always wasted time. Sometimes it's the quiet space where your brain finally gets a chance to process everything you've been consuming. If you want to think more clearly, learn faster, remember more, and build a stronger mind, don't focus only on consuming more information. Focus on your habits. Think without distractions. Try before asking for help. Write to understand. Learn across different subjects. Train your memory. And give your brain time to rest. Because intelligence isn't just about what you know. It's about how you use your mind. And if you genuinely want to grow, don't just watch this video. Pick one habit and start today. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and keep building a smarter, stronger mind.